Hello there, welcome to this video. My name's Nigel and you're watching Niggle Pics. In the latest video we will be looking at the Halifax High Level Railway, which runs from King Cross near Halifax up to Homefield. We won't be going all the way to Homefield because there is a tunnel which is completely blocked, no way of getting into it. So here comes the description. Thanks. Yeah, the description of the railway that we're going to go and look at, reading from a script over here, so if I don't look at the camera all the time, my apologies. The Halifax High Level Railway was opened as part of the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway and the Great Northern, and was originally planned to go all the way through to Huddersfield, but this idea was shelved in 1897. On the railway there are two full stations and one goods yard, which I will describe later, but the two stations are Halifax St Paul's, which is the one at King Cross, and a station at the top end of Pelham Lane called Pelham Station. Both of the stations opened on September the 5th, 1890, and both closed to passengers on the 1st of January 1917 as a war measure. Both were also reopened after the war, but eventually closed to passengers permanently on the 1st of January 1927. Part of the reason for the permanent closure was the introduction of electric trams to Halifax. The line continued to move goods until 27th of June 1960. The next station along the line, like I said earlier, was Homefield, but that was on the North Bridge to Bradford line, so this line, Halifax High Level, was just a spur to that one. And looking at different maps, yeah, like I said, the goods depot at Wheatley, which was at Wheatley, looks like it was for the Webster's Brewery there. Many thanks. Here we go. Here's the video. Hello there, yes, we're here on the trackbed of the Halifax High Railway. Quite overgrown at this place, but yeah, anyway, here we go, let's get on with the video. This end is where Pelham station was. We're going to try and walk over to the, I think it's the western end of the bridge, that tunnel that comes from Pelham. Oh. All gated up. The other end of it is Calderdale cabins. Hopefully I've managed to put the pictures on that I took there. Got to request it from the owners of the place. Why is this overgrown? You know, I should have come in boots instead of trainers. Ah, sticky buds. Blackberries. Well, there you go. Note to self, try to look down when you're walking in places like this, otherwise the blackberries get you. That's what holds Pelham Lane up. That. Before we actually carry on down the trackbed, we're going to take a little detour down this place. I think you'll be quite interested in what's down there. Something like I've not seen for, well, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this one. It's a bridge, but it's only one arch, but it's as high as anything. As you can see, it's a bit of a dumping ground down here, which is a damn shame because it is quite pretty. That's what we just came down to view. This beauty. I have no idea how tall it is. It's not very wide, 10 feet or so. Holds up the trackbed. Now somewhere up there is a place called Fieldside, but I'm not sure where the footpath goes to. It's obviously, you know, a footpath. And quite a well used footpath. I'll try and put into the description where that goes to. Looks to go down through the woods and then out into the open. Right, we'll get back onto the trackbed by going through here. Let's have a little walk. Just a small high bridge like this. Heck of construction. With a bit of a rubbish tip as well. I really do hope we can get on towards at least the Wheatley Viaduct, otherwise I might be able to get the drone out and have a look round. Sorry for the heavy breathing. Not used to all this walking. And there you go. Onwards back towards Pelham Lane. Back on the track bed. So let's head towards Wheatley, see how far we can get. We're on top of the little stroke tall stroke big bridge we went on before. Under rather. See if we can have a peep over, see what. That's where we were, down there somewhere. Presume you can hear the cars going underneath. I'll just try and see if we can give you an idea of how steep the embankment is here. Quite steep. Looking down there, that's Brackenbed's Road, which goes to, like I say, Wheatley down at the bottom of the hill. If you look up, you can possibly see part of Wheatley in the distance. There we go, through the trees, and then the newer parts. Back we go onto the track bed again. It's a bit muddier than I thought it was going to be, but not too bad. Have another look down inside here. I think you can probably get an idea of how high this bridge is. Pretty high. Don't think it's quite as high as the bridge we saw earlier, but it is definitely high. So back on the track we go. Quite a nice view from here. Trees, 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 and there we go. I think it's a bit of a dog walker's paradise. Just saw a gent with a German Shepherd. Winds a bit round here. Excuse the accent. I am from Yorkshire, lads. And looking at that, it appears we've come to the end of our road. Let's go past this bit, see what's here. Well, maybe not. Oh yeah. Oh dear. You can go no further on the track bed. That's quite sad. Looks like we've got another bridge here. Not sure which bridge this one is, or if I find out I'll put on the description. There is a, as you can see, a path goes underneath somewhere. There we go, look. I have a map with me, but it's not exactly the best map ever. Looks like quite an interesting footpath though down there. It's all sets, and then race sets where you can get a grip if it's slipper. Pretty good. Where's it go? All the way up there, look. Sorry about the jumpy movement of the gimbal. It's another thing I've only had a short while. I'm kind of getting used to it. It looks like the reason this is blocked off, let's go back round this way, is it's somebody's garden. Through the nettles, glad I didn't wear shorts. But yeah, it's somebody's garden now. I was afraid of this. There you go, garden. You can see garden. Oh well, end of the walk part. Let's see what we can find. After the disappointment of the dead end, I thought I might as well go back and get the car. I knew the next one, which I thought was Wood Lane, was going to be quite a distance on, but as I was driving on Dr. Hill, I noticed a road going down to the right called Greenroyd Lane. I thought I'd give it a chance, so I parked up, had a walk down the lane, and lo and behold, found this little gem, Greenroyd Lane Bridge, which obviously has been removed, and part of the trackbed is now a private house's garden. Just come down a place called Greenroyd Lane, and I think I found where a bridge used to be. One end of it's part of a private garden. So obviously the track ran along there somewhere. I won't show the house. Pretty good. Still can't get back on the line though. Damn shame. So next on the agenda was going to be Wood Lane Bridge. This one is actually marked on all the maps, especially Rail Map Online. Anyway, here we go. This one is Wood Lane Bridge. This is Wood Lane Bridge. Nothing very impressive, not very high or anything. Still worth a look at. And I'm going to pan round to this side, and we can see in the distance, in front of the flats, that's Wheatley Viaduct. Got to get better shots of that. So after Wood Lane Bridge, I decided I'd try and find if I could see the sidings at Wheatley, which would have served the Webster's brewery there. But when you get there, yeah, the brewery is still there, the main part of the brewery, but there's brand new housing all the way around it. So it had to be a case of onward to the Wheatley Viaduct, and lo and behold, this is the Wheatley Viaduct. Quite interesting. Stuck the drone in the air to have a good look over the top of it, and yeah, wonderful piece of architecture. It bends up towards the north, I think it is, and at the other end of it there is a cutting which then you can get into Home Field Tunnel, and like I put on the description earlier, the subtitles, just wait for this one, because lo and behold, the actual door of the tunnel was open, and yeah, I had a walk on there, but a little bit too dark. My torch was definitely not strong enough to look into the tunnel, so took a picture of the inside, a bit grainy, but yeah, hope you enjoy what you see. Won't play the video for too long, but I'm going to have a walk up here. Seems to be a bit of a stream running down it, but I don't know what it used to be. Looks interesting. And somewhere, just up there, there's the viaduct again. The trackbed. I think I might be able to get back on there. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I might see the blocked up entrance to Homefield Tunnel. So, not going to play. I'm going to be out of breath by the time we get to the top of there, so I'll come back in a second. Well, turn back on myself now, as I'm now actually back on the trackbed, heading for this end of Wheatley Viaduct. Don't know how close I can get. Looks promising. Should imagine there might be something blocking us though somewhere. Sorry, pessimist. But, yeah, one big ass wall. Oh, shame again, but got pretty close. I'm presuming this has been put up. Looks like it's metal as well. And as you've probably seen, it is rather a high viaduct. Well, I tried. But we're going to go back the opposite direction in a second or two. See if we can get a picture. Oh yeah, there you go. That's not bad. On the side of the viaduct, looking down. Yeah, like I say, I'm going to go back the other way now, because the path did go back in the other direction, and from what I've read and what I've been told, that should lead us to the tunnel entrance, Homefield Tunnel. Back shortly. This is looking very promising, though muddy. Okay, I think I can see the tunnel ahead, and the door looks to be open. We may have to have a look in there, but as I'm by myself, not going in too far. Sorry, it's not as steady as before, like I say. Kind of got to get used to the gimbal. Wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. Yep, we have an open door. But don't forget, this kind of thing, your policy should be leave nothing but footsteps. Let's go on and see what we can see, if we can see anything. Oh dear. Wowzer. Lots of water occurring in there. Some naughty persons opened the door. Just let me get my torch out, I'll be back in a second. I'm definitely going to need a bigger torch. This is the best I can do with it. Sorry about that, folks. Where's the white wicks when you need them? Try the other part of the torch. Don't think that's going to make much difference though. Zero difference. There. Many thanks for watching. Hope you liked what you saw. Sorry if the voiceover is a little bit rubbish, because this is my first real video, but if you did like what you saw, would you please like and subscribe? It would do me the world of good. Many thanks.